Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's Jen here, and if you guys don't know, I'm a Paparazzi Accessories consultant. My number is 83957. But in this video, I know you've read the title. I want to talk about what happens when things come up like life events and you cannot find time to run your business. What do you do? And if you get one piece of information out of this video, I'm just going to say don't stop. And it's not a thing like you have to kill yourself and you have to do all this stuff, but I'll talk about it when, like, in this video. So I have not gone live, or I keep saying live, but I'm so used to doing live. So I have not done a video on YouTube in about a month. I think it's exactly 1 month I have not done a video, and that's because I've had some life events come up. And mainly it's because I have medical conditions. They've been going on for quite some time. I'm talking about like a year and a half or 2 years, but they are progressively getting worse, and I'm working with the doctors to figure it out. So you can see we're in a new setup right now. So I'm going to talk all about that. I'm going to inject my current situation into the examples that I'm talking about. And I have notes here, so if I'm looking down, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking at my notes. But first of all, with my eye, that's one of the medical issues going on. It's like, I laugh right now with my customers and I just tell them, like, my body just hates me. I mean, like, I don't know what I did, but it's just, I feel like it's shutting down right now. But, so if you have any life event, like in my situation, it's medical issues. Let's say you have where you start a new job, or let's say you have a kid, like you have the birth of a child, or you have something come up. This is how I feel like you should handle it. And I thought this could be a good team video, and I probably should have put it on my team, but I figured I would share it with YouTube. Number one, because I haven't done a video in a while, and number two, because I feel like there's more people out there that might need to hear this. So one thing that I want to start off with is evaluate in your business what makes you money. Everybody you may have other goals in your business, like you want to make friends, you want to be able to do this, you want to be able to do that, but it ultimately, if you evaluate your business, I believe everybody's goal will be to make money. You don't start Paparazzi to make friends, you start Paparazzi to have financial freedom, and I feel like the ultimate goal, everything points to you want to make money. So what I did in my situation, I am having problems standing up in my lives, and I've been a paparazzi consultant for over 2 years now, so I've done probably thousands of lives, and I've even done lives where I stand up. For 2 years I stood up. I've done lives where I stand up for 3 hours straight, but recently I've gotten to the point where I can't even stand up for a 10-minute live. So you can see this new situation. So what I did is, when I evaluated what makes me money, and it was YouTube is not making me money, because YouTube, I have not looked, I think between 150 200 subscribers, could be more, could be less, I don't keep track of it. And I'm thankful for everybody who's on here, I really am, and I'm glad I can have some value in like my videos, that you guys find some value in them. So thank you for that, and thank you for subscribing and supporting me in that way. But I found out and I evaluated what's making me money and what can I cut. Now, I'm not done with YouTube, I'm not anything, I'm just saying I cut it back. So YouTube doesn't make me money. I figured I can't take any of my energy when I have low energy. I can't take any energy to that YouTube route for a little bit, because I have to focus on my lives. And I have been doing 5 albums a week, and 5 lives and 4 albums a week in my business for a straight year. And if you guys are a consultant, you know going live 5 times a week is no easy feat. And I'm not trying to say I'm perfect with my business. I have had some times where I've had to cancel lives, but we're going to talk all about that. So my first 2 points is find out what makes you money, and number 2, cut out what doesn't make you money. Because I feel like if you're doing something that's not making you money, you're wasting your time in the end, basically. And that doesn't mean that it has to make you money right then and there. So if you, like, I'm not saying show this $5 piece of jewelry and sell it, you automatically made money. No, I'm talking about like building customer relationships, um, building, like, gaining new customers. If you're working on like a marketing campaign, you're working for, or you're going out and looking for like vendor events to do, that's making money, because ultimately those events will compile to make you money. Does that make sense? I'm not talking about like you have to see the fruit of your labor within the next 10 minutes. I'm saying, like, if you're doing an opportunity live and you know that you may gain a new customer down, like they may follow you from that opportunity live, and then they buy something a month later, 2 months later, whatever, then that opportunity live was a money making effort. Now, I do an opportunity live every week, and if you guys don't know what that is, it's just an opportunity live where you talk about the business, you talk about whatever. It can be the opportunity of, look what paparazzi did for me. It could be, this is what we got going on in the business. I do one every week, and I have not canceled almost any of my lives with me not being able to, like, stand. So I got this new setup, and now I can go live for 5 hours if I wanted to. So it's amazing. But in 2 years, I have not had like an emergency where I had to cancel lives, except for last May. I had a family emergency, and I went on to my group. I said, emergency, I have to like travel, and it won't be lives for 2 weeks. And I have not done that in 2 years. So I feel like that's understandable if you have something like that come up. But since I came back at the beginning of June, and now it's August, so we have 2 full months. So I can say if I do 5 lives a week and you have 4 weeks in the month, that's 20 lives a month. And over 2 months, you have 40 lives. And this is like on average. I didn't count up how many lives I had. But on average, in 2 months, I would have 40 lives. I only canceled 3 in the last 2 months. And I've gotten to the point, with whatever condition I have, I've gotten to the point where some days it's hard to even walk. So I feel like in that situation, having canceled only 3 lives is not bad. And for instance, I canceled only the opportunity lives. So my opportunity lives take place on one like part each day, or one the same time and day each week, is what I'm trying to say. And see, part of my condition is my thought process is a little slow, so bear with me right now. I'm working with the doctors to figure it out. And I tell my customers, like, I thank them for following me. I thank them for this, and I thank you guys for sticking with me through, like, me not uploading videos. And that's another thing. I'm losing my thought process, so hang on, give me 1 second. Yeah, so I want to tell you the little analogy that I think of with paparazzi and having your own business. I think of it as a steep incline of a hill, and you have a car, you're trying to drive up that hill, or maybe it died and you're trying to push it up the hill to get it to the repair shop. That car is your business, and the hill is like the normal obstacles you have to overcome with a business. And there's no brakes in this car, though, because that's what went wrong. Your brakes went out, and now you have to push it up to the hill. I don't know why that you would have to push it if the brakes worked, because that means the engine works and you could still go. But we'll go with it. Okay, so there's no brakes in this car, and you're pushing it, and that's doing your lives, and that's doing your marketing of your business, and doing everything in your business. You're pushing it, and you want to take a break, and something comes up. You let go of that car. What is it going to do? It's going to roll right back to the beginning, and you're going to lose all the progress that you ever had in this business. You stop going live, you stop doing your consistency, you will be back at square one. And you cannot stop. That's why I said at the beginning, if you get one thing out of this video, it's do not stop. So this week is convention. You guys know that. And I'm not at convention, but there was a motivational speaker, and I had a quote shared with me from one of my leaders that's at convention. And I don't know the exact quote. I should have looked it up. But he said something along the lines of self-discipline or it may not even been the motivational speaker. It may have been one of the founders. They said self-discipline is the key to elite. And I totally agree with that. You have to have self-discipline in this business. And one thing that I want to talk about too is evaluate what your problem is and evaluate how to fix your problem. So my problem was I couldn't stand up and I didn't have energy, and I am taking all my energy to go live and stand up, even if it's for 10 minutes. So to fix my problem, I'm now sitting in my lives. I'm now sitting in my videos, and my customers have taken it fine, and I'm so thankful that because I have been pushing and I have been doing this, that I have not lost customers. I've actually gained customers, and I'm so thankful for that, because if I had stopped, I would have just lost it all. So if this is the motivation to say do not stop if you're having a tough time, then don't. And if your situation is, let's say that your kid starts like dance classes or an after school activity, and let's say it goes from when they get out of school till 10 p.m. at night, Monday through Friday, and now you can't go live, that is your problem. So think about ways you could fix that problem. Number one, could you do a carpool with another parent that's over there and say, well, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, if you pick up my kid, bring them there, and then Tuesday, Thursday, I'll pick up your kid and bring them to practice or bring them to the dance studio. See if you could work something out like that, because I'm sure the other parent doesn't want to go Monday through Friday, and I know I'm kind of just exaggerating it, saying from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m., but you never know, something like that could happen. Or it's from 2 p.m. till 5 p.m. Then you have to come home and cook dinner, and then you have to come home and put the kids in bed, and like it's a lot. So that could be one fix to the problem. Another fix to the problem could be that you put your kids in the dance studio and you go out to your car. I know a lot of consultants that have a live setup in their car. So you could go out to the parking lot and go live in your car and still be like interacting with your customers. And I'm not saying you have to go live 5 times a week, because it's a big feat. It really is, but that's what I do, and that's what my customers know. And I've been, like I said, I don't want to say skipped it, but kept with it for a whole year now, and it's been awesome. Before then, I only went live, I think, once a week for like the first like 6 or 8 months I was a consultant. I only went live like once a week, I think, but now I've done that 5 lives a week. And I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. I don't think I did, but it's just like the motivation in this is don't stop. And I don't know, I had to record this again because I was really crazy and I didn't have my microphone turned on. So I don't know if it was this take or the last take that I was talking about. If I had stopped when I couldn't get better from this, then I couldn't start back up. Like, if I just stopped and then maybe like a month later the doctor said, well, you're going to always be this way or progressively get worse, then mentally I would have said, well, if I couldn't do it at this stage, then how am I going to do it when I get... So it's like a mental game with myself. But I think that's all I have to cover. I hope this isn't too long of a video. I don't know how it is, but thank you guys for watching. If you have anything to add to this, like, comment below. We can talk about it. I try to reply to all of my comments on YouTube. If not, then I at least like it, or you know what I mean, like I try to acknowledge that I've seen it at least. But I actually have to get ready because I have my 4th live of the week coming up in about an hour. But I will upload this to YouTube. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. And this is my new setup. This is what all the videos will be. I can't promise that I'll have videos every day or every week, but I'm going to try to upload a lot more. And I will see you in my next video. So, bye guys. Thank you for watching.